This person loves you, but there's someone else who seems quiet who loves you more. I need you to listen to this carefully because this might explain why your heart feels divided right now. There's someone in your life who says the right things, who shows you attention, who makes you feel seen at times, and yes, they do love you. But something still feels incomplete, like your spirit is not fully settled. And then there's another person, quiet, consistent, and easy to overlook. But every time they are around, there is a different kind of peace, a different kind of safety. Hear me clearly. This is your confirmation. When you read the Bible in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7, it says, man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. Amen. God is not moved by what is loud. He is moved by what is genuine. And when you read in the book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 18, it says, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. Amen. Real love is not always the one that speaks the most. It is the one that shows up the most. Point number 1 says, loud love is not always deep love. The person who loves you now, they may express it loudly. Big words, big promises, big emotions. But love is not measured by volume. It is measured by consistency. I once saw someone swept away by grand gestures, flowers, late night calls, endless I love yous. But when life got hard, that same person disappeared because their love was emotional. It was not rooted. Be careful of love that feels exciting but unstable, because real love doesn't just speak, it stays. Point number 2 says, the quiet one has been showing you without words. Now think about the quiet one. They do not compete. They do not force themselves into your life, but they are always there, checking in, supporting you, listening when you speak. Remember that moment when you were struggling and they didn't try to impress you. They simply showed up. No noise, no performance, just presence. That is a different kind of love. A love that is patient, a love that is steady, a love that doesn't need to prove itself because it is real. Sometimes the one who loves you more is the one who never had to announce it. Point number 3 says, God will expose what is real over time. You don't have to rush this decision. God reveals truth through time. The loud love will eventually show its gaps, inconsistency, confusion, emotional highs and lows, but the quiet love will remain steady, day after day, moment after moment. I've seen people overlook the right one because they were distracted by excitement, only to realize later the one who truly loved them was the one who stayed consistent all along. God is not trying to confuse you. He is trying to refine your discernment. So you choose what is real, not what is loud. Now let's say this declaration together. I choose love that is real, steady, and aligned with God. I will not be distracted by noise or empty words. I receive clarity and discernment in my relationships. The love that is meant for me will be revealed clearly, and I will not miss what God has prepared for me. Amen.